Bill Raftery, one of the legendary voices of college basketball, joins us right now. And, you start looking at the pillars of the game for those of us who grew up. You're one of them.
Oh, boy.
As you start looking back on the 30 years and seeing the growth of the NCAA Tournament, can you capsulize how this event has become what it is right now?
Going back to the first time I went, which was the early 60s, and you're from the D.C. area, you told me, I was at the 65 game at Cole Fieldhouse. Wow. And I went with my high school coach, and one of the thrills was Joe Namath outside the Cole Fieldhouse.
Wow.
Yeah, he was still at Alabama, but he was an All-American, So that Beaver Falls, I guess he's from, they like their basketball.
Not that far away.
Yeah. But at any rate, to see it grow in your wildest dreams, it was always a great event. And being a coach, you always went, was part of it. Saw your buddies and had dinner. And, the thrill of a guy getting to the finals, I was never able to enjoy, but the vehicle of television has got me there. And to see the highs and lows that these teams and kids go through and campuses go through, you feel terrible for the team that lost, and obviously the team that wins is going to get the accolades. So it's a big event. It's a happening now.
You guys, and I'm speaking to coaches right now, have a passion for the game that never really goes away. You seem to have brought that same passion from the sideline to the broadcast booth, and it has been with you ever since I've been able to watch you on television. Where's the passion for the game come from with you, and do you look at yourself more of a caretaker of the game as opposed to just a broadcaster?
I'll always answer you indirectly. My father used to say to me, how does a fella get a job like yours? We're a kid's game. He worked around the clock and worked hard to feed us, and through basketball, I was fortunate to get a college education and, get into coaching, and then this route, being involved in TV. But it's, you enjoy it, and hopefully that you share that with people, that the viewer enjoys the game and you don't ruin it for him, regardless of the outcome for his or her team. So I guess it's part of who you are, and it just comes out. And you had mentioned to me Len Berman, the Big East, when it started. He was my first partner. And Lenny brought that, and every guy I've worked with since is, they enjoy being there and they feel fortunate, and that's pretty much the way I feel.
And let's talk about that for a second, because the first time I saw you, it was on UHF. It was like 1980, right. And yes, I did have a black and white TV, so I am that old. So right. We go that far. And talking about, the conferences, the conference tournament thing, back in the day, you had to win your regular season or you didn't get in the tournament. Now, the regular season is dwarfed by the conference tournaments.
Correct.
What's your position on whether or not the whole body of work of the season should give you that automatic bid versus, 3 or 4 days in March at the end of the conference season giving you an automatic spot in the tournament?
You're down there in ACC country, and you're right. A great team might not go. It's like, it's amazing. My thing on it is tough, the conference tournament, and it is about money. But it provides a team an opportunity to win 1, 2, or 3 games and go to the NCAA, or win the conference title. So it's like one of those things. Some people get offended because it is about money, which it is, quite frankly. But it also gives a team an opportunity to resuscitate. To get a little run, start playing well together late. Maybe an injured kid comes back, or somebody gets to that level where we're pretty good. They start believing in themselves. And I think that's what the tournament does for a lot of teams.
This year, is it a tournament about the older, mature teams or the talented, younger teams that we've seen, which have marked the tournaments the last few years?
I think it's, it seems like the seniors and the transfer. The fifth-year guy who got his degree. That seems to be. I was thinking of Wisconsin last year, for example. All those kids have been there forever. Plus, they had the revenge motive with Kentucky. But you love these young kids, so the talent. Now, Simmons won't be in it. Ingram down not your way, but Carolina at Duke. They'll always shine, no question about it. But I think the more you have upperclassmen, they know that they have more resolve, or maybe their commitment is a little more, or they've been around to understand this is my last shot, and let's give it the best we can.
Well, chronicling your career now, having watched as many college basketball games, talk about what that means and what you're trying to accomplish with it.
There's some nice things happen. I don't know why. A lot of people go out of their way to be kind and probably extend the truth when they say something about me. But no, I think Vern Lundquist always feels like when you're around and you do as many events, for example, a lot of nice things happen or occur on your watch. So you hope again that you let people enjoy it, and you're delighted to be a part of it.
I'm delighted to have had a chance to spend some of those times just as a fan. Bill Raftery, CBS Sports, Fox Sports, college basketball caretaker. That is your role now from now on.
I said, you're too young to have seen me in 81 or 2.
I just got a haircut, my friend. I have enough white to go on with a long hairdo. We could be brothers.
That's great. I love it. Thank you.